Right. I'm doing another video because I don't know why I'm doing another video. I don't know why. I don't know who I'm talking to and what I'm supposed to be doing anymore. I'm basically completely lost. Really. I think that's it. I think we're all lost, to be honest, on the planet. I don't think anybody knows what the hell is going on anymore. And we know some of the truths, and I guess what it is that the truth, the things that they hide, the things that people get away with behind the scenes, it's all coming out. People aren't getting away with things so much anymore, and just awful things come out, and 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 then you hear about these people who are good people who die, like tragically, or I mean, loads of people are obviously dying tragically. In the middle of this pandemic, people are dying every single day from it. And then people die out of, other reasons. And, it gets onto YouTube. These, two young people died recently. One was a single mom, another just a young man who's like a progressive in the political scene. And a lot of progressives seem real upset by it because they really looked up to him and how he looked at the world. I used to watch him on this program, on this Majority Report, and I found him, like, what he talked about. I was a bit like, I'm not really very political, so a lot of what, he seemed like a nice guy, you know what I mean? He was always laughing and kind of like poking fun of and things, and I don't know, a lot of people are really upset, that he died tragic suddenly from some illness. No one really knows. Um, so that's sad, people real upset, people that I've been watching on YouTube, quite upset over it, and then other things come out like about bad things going behind the scenes of a news program, and really bad behavior by some of the very well-known male uh, presenters. So that's just come out. I thought, oh gosh, it's no surprise these people are vile. Like the ones I know, they just seem vile, and if they've done bad things behind the scenes, I'm glad people are speaking out, and maybe they'll have to pay their dues. A lot of things happen and people get away with stuff for a long time. I guess until someone stands up to them and says, this ain't right, and we're going to let somebody know about it who can do something to get it out there. So one, it doesn't carry on happening, and also the person has to kind of pay for their transgressions, the things they've done wrong. So yeah, you don't have to look very, as soon as I open YouTube, it's another huge, big thing that's come out, and it's never, well, it's never good news generally. It's very little good news. I guess good news doesn't sell, but it's nice to hear about good things happening, like Greta Thunberg getting this 1 million euros, for her work with the climate crisis, and she's donating it all to different organizations that are working within that area, and to help them, you know, tackle the problems of the climate crisis. That was good to hear, you know, this young girl who, you know, has done really well with making people aware of it, and you know, she's got this money to help, so she's donating it all, and that's really good to hear, you know. So there is some good news floating about. You know, it's like finding gold. So there's not a lot of it. So it's really hard to cope on a daily basis. It really is. So I thought I'd just make a quick video because I was feeling awful. And you can't always talk to people about these things. A friend comes over, and I want to know all the bad stuff. Not when he's having his own difficulties, you know what I mean? So anyway, that's all I've got to say, I think. Not much this time round.